evening to our Dhamma friends in person and also online. Welcome to another Metta Centre session. Today we are here at Rhonda Place with much gratitude to Pei and Ken and Ja and everyone who is here participating, some of us coming us from around the world. So for those who aren't aware of Ajahn Keng, a bit about him. So Ajahn Keng is a Singaporean monk from the Thai forest tradition of Ajahn Mun. He was ordained in 1987 under the recommendation of Ajahn Jeff, also known as Thanissaro Bhikkhu. Longpo Jat, the later generation of Longpo Mun's disciples, was also one of Ajahn Keng's teachers. Ajahn Keng was conferred the title of Chao Khun in 2013 by the King of Thailand. And currently, Chao Khun Keng is the abbot of Santi Forest Monastery and also the president of Palalai Buddhists in Singapore, and also Wat Pa Doi Charan Tham in Omkhoi in Thailand. And Ajahn Keng has been one of our teachers that has supported us in many different ways. We also went on a pilgrimage in Thailand to a number of monasteries, as well as also joined his annual retreat over in Melbourne, in Victorian Geelong, and that temple is called Wat Sampathabong. So we're very grateful for Ajahn Keng to come to Sydney and also to pay us a visit and offer the sharings of the Dhamma today. So thank you so much, Ajahn. Over to you.
Good evening, and just now you were asking me, up to me, so actually when we come to this kind of gathering, it's a form of reminders, right? We have been hearing Dhamma talks and Dhamma talks and Dhamma talks. Lots of Dhamma talks they pump into our mind, but in real practical experience, how many of you really put into the practice in your daily life? There's a big question mark. And why in this era, digital era, where everything is so superficial and fulfilling, actually our life must be very happy, right? But I don't look at you feeling happy at all. Very stressful. What is the reason behind? Right? There's a cause of why we are so stressful up in our mind. It's because of this underlying condition which has been pushing us, kicking us around, dragging by the nose, what we call greed, craving, right? This craving tendency of every being that is born on earth, regardless of your gender, your religion, or whatsoever. Right? If you're born as a human being, these are the fueling, F-U-E-L-I-N-G, energy that's fueling us, that keep pushing us to run after things. And after we run after all these material things externally, it's quite fulfilling. Yeah, we have everything. Then we find that, why I'm not so happy? Why? Is it true? If not true, please hands up. Right? You can't deny it's true. But why? You should be very happy, right? You have a relationship, right? You thought that you can rely on that. Then something happened, right? You thought you can have financial support, which you have, but why you're not so happy? You want a house, you got a house. You want a car, everything you have, but why we are not happy? Right? Because we don't know how to exercise self-control. That's why just now we start up with the recollections of the qualities of the Buddhas. It's very important as a Buddhist to recollect the quality of the Buddha. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. You have to recollect the quality of the Buddha. Think of the quality. Why is he called the one who knows? Self-awakened, self-enlightened one, right? And the three refuges, Puttang Saranang Gacchami, Dhammang Saranang Gacchami, Sanghang Sarangachami, the Buddha, the Dhamma, the Sangha as our refuge. You have to instill this kind of confidence, faith, and convictions in your mind. Then your practice will be easy for you. If you don't have this kind of convictions in the Triple Gem and you sort of, well, I want to practice Dhamma because they say practicing Dhamma will ease my suffering, I will get off my stress. You are the kind of thinking that you are not faith. You don't have that faith, right? And a lot of people thought that we are, knowledgeable people, we're smart people, we don't need faith, we just need the knowledge. But look at you. How is your practice? You're not going anywhere. You're still human being on earth full of greed. Get furious so easily, get agitated so easily, and you're not happy at all. So you're smart, so what? You look at our good friend out there, so super power out there, so smart, but you look at the behavior, why? Why? This is something is very alarming. That's why a belief, a religion can help us. Right? We need something to hold on to as a guideline in our life. If not, we'll be taking the world first, the suppositions of the world first. And you see what happened? You take the world first, the first world, advanced world. What happened to them now? I was in this kind of advanced country 30 over years ago. Western country, when I was there. I always admire. Then I go there. It's not what we think. But God has it. Then we say, no, you got to have moral teaching to guide us. A society that's guided by morality is just a law and regulation to regulate us. In Buddhism, we have the 5 precepts to regulate us. No killing, no stealing, no sexual misconduct, no telling lies, and no intoxications to regulate our behavior. If not, you'll be hell break loose. You look at your friend that doesn't have a belief in their life. You look how miserable they are. Very miserable. They live in a life of hell. We look at them, oh, it's worse than hell. But they thought that that's, enjoy to the fullest. In the end, they regretted. Lucky they regret. They suffered a lot. Then they say that, okay, I want to be a good boy. I want to be a good lady now. I want to behave myself. Then people start to change when they hit the bottom of the rock. Bam! So painful. Then it will start to come back. This is how human beings learn the hard way. You can't help it. I myself was one of them. I learned the hard way. When people tell me properly, please don't do this. Nah. No. Because we are doubtful. We still have that kind of craving we haven't fulfilled yet. But when we have that thing, we say that, yeah, it's like that. Huh? So what? So what? After that, it's just like nothing at all. And after when we start to expose ourselves to something more reasonable, more acceptable, and more skillful, that it does to be more simple in our lifestyle and more carefree, then we start to, oh yeah, the Buddha's teachings give the answer. And especially on the part of what? Sila. When we are first exposed to the reframes, the restrictions of our behavior, there'll be a tug of war. There's the word tug of war. Yeah, I was very, very naughty. And so, body they had it. I got to change my lifestyle. It's a tug of war. It's not one day kind of correction. It's kind of today you do it and next day you comment, why I do it again? Eh? I thought you say you want to correct yourself. Yeah, okay. Then you start to reinstate your conviction. You got to forgive yourself and accept that, okay, I'm not a perfect human being. Human being make mistake. And luckily we have, the Qigong Huofo, Aran Qigong. They have the pictures of ropes. They say, yeah. I'm like the kind of ropes that patch here, patch there, but the ropes still keeps you warm. So I take that as an example that we may not be so fulfilling that other people got beautiful clothing, but we still tear with patch, tear with patch. That means when we commit certain mistake, we acknowledge that, okay, we have a mistake here. Then we patch it. We have to do that. You cannot say change the whole thing. How to change? You cannot change his body and you die, Yeah. You have to, okay, patch it. That means tell yourself, okay, I'm wrong. You must accept that you are wrong. You must put down your pride and ego to tell yourself that, okay, I'm wrong. I'm sorry. Okay, good luck. You have chance to change. Yeah. People who can't change are people who got a lot of pride, ego, egoistic, a lot of woman, very ego. And they say, I'm like that, so what? Are you dead? Yeah, I keep telling people, are you dead? Knowing that you're on the wrong, change it. You're not dead. You'll regret. I rather die than I change. Okay, good luck to you. You better go. Yeah, yeah. Then we leave them alone. Then we say we leave them alone. But if not, that's why we say every time when there's a kind of Dhamma sharing, we will never exclude the 5%. We'll always include this quality of 5% to keep reminding people. Because a lot of people they get carried away. Agree? They get carried away when life is so smooth, so fulfilling that I do wrong, nothing happened. So what? Yeah, only I know, nobody know. Well, someone updates recording. Then something happened to you. They say, "Oh, that means when you are still, your merit is still good, your mindset is still good. Sometimes you do bad things, you feel that what's wrong? Nothing wrong, right? But when you're down spiritually, right? When you are down at time, every little mistake is just like a dagger stepping into your heart. Bang, it's so painful, right? Now we've been through this kind of experience, and that's why we can relate that don't commit that kind of silly mistake. But people who don't go through that, they say that, what's wrong? It's okay. You get fire, burn. It's just like when adult lighting a matches, we know there's a purpose why we light a matches to light up the oven, to start at the firewood, to warm ourselves. Now you have a baby there, like sitting in the cradles and sort of, what is that? Oh, very exciting. It is mine. I want to know what is that. So every time you crawl to the matches, the mother, no, 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 no. You will cry. So one day, nobody around. My time already. He go there, happily take out the matches. And he doesn't know it's gonna burn him, that baby. Because what is that? Was very excited. Then he got burned. Now, this is what happened to we human beings. When you have been advised or have been warned, don't do it. What's wrong? Go ahead. Yeah, we'll say, go ahead. Never, it's not wrong. Go ahead. Some people need to learn the hard way because the head is something like that. Stubborn. So stubborn, you need to learn the hard way, right? You got no choice. It's not that we don't inform them. We already do our duty, tell the people, but they still do it. What can you do? Enforce more rules when people are sorry, are wicked, are selfish. how you enforce the stricter the rule, they will go around the rule. The rule is just a guidance. The training rules are just a guidance to guide you, right? To make your life more easier, to more maneuver, so that you don't, when you come to meditation, you close your eye, no killing, okay, pass, no stealing, pass, up, the turn up, telling like up, drinking up, oh, you see, you tick, that tick, cannot tick already. Then the computer cannot go. They start to, oh, this, oh, that, and that. This is what happened to us. So with this kind of, we call structured trainings, right? You yourself is the examiner. You are like a scientist. You do your own trial. And how you progress, who knows? You know better, right? When you can do it, you say, okay, I can do it. Now this is where your confidence grows. This is where your, what we call that, your confidence, your belief that you can do it. It's just that you must be committed and you must do it. But most of the time, there's a big background noise. Actually, it's okay. Nobody knows. Actually, it's okay. And I say, yeah, nobody knows. It's okay. Yeah. And I personally have saw with my own eyes kids come to the people's garden with apple trees, and then the small kid want to take the apple. The mom say, "It's okay, nobody's watching us." I sort of, hmm? Then like, what are you trying to do? Oh, so you see, even the mother said it's okay. So for the kids, my mom said it's okay. This is the first teachers of the child. So it's so important to educate. So for us, we are quite lucky, right? We have exposed to Buddhism and the five precepts. That's why it's very, very important, very pivoting. You have to observe the five precepts. And a lot of so-called modernized Buddhists, they don't like precept. They only want meditations. It's too oriental, too oriental. We want something more, modernized. So we can do away the five precepts and still can go Nibbana. Huh? What kind of heaven are you going? No, you can't do that. Because why? It's our mind state. We talk of meditations, it's our own mind state. The precept enhance your mind to be calm. You have to refrain your unwholesome activity in your daily life so as to calm your mind. So when you meditate, you find yourself easier to calm down if a person has the five precepts. Easier, yeah. Than a person who don't have five precepts. Of course, they always make up story to say that our teacher is better. They say it's okay. Everything is okay. Human being like that. They want someone who tell them that you have to observe the precept. It's okay. They love that. You say, no. Oh, this is an old school, you see. The old school and the new school say, the defilement doesn't have school. The defilement, greed, hatred, delusion, they are from the international school. Irregardless of where you are born, irregardless of the race or religions, they whack you. Yeah, this is reality. Yeah, but a lot of people, when we come to a country, which sometimes we feel that a lot of freedom, which is true. But if you're not careful, right, a lot of unwholesome kind of activity will encroach into your life, and you think that this is better, this is more modernized, and you follow that kind of lifestyle. In the end, you find yourself drifted away from morality. People started to be not respectful to the elders. They don't care for the elders. They don't care for the mothers, the parents, or someone that had given them life, care, and education, the teacher. There's no respect. And this is very alarming. The Buddha is inside the Buddha's teaching. Gratitude. To have the gratitude to someone that nurtured us, our parents, the teacher who taught us the knowledge of survival in this society, and that's your school teacher. And all this knowledge that you have learned, they don't just come. Someone have to, use their time, their knowledge to share with you, to impart the knowledge. You have to have a kind of gratitude in yourself in order to lead the, because how would the society be if a society doesn't have this kind of moral value to uphold? It's going to be a broken and heartless and irresponsible society, let me tell you. So it's very, very important, right? Luckily, we have a group like what you are doing now. You get yourself organized and you want to have you know yourself that, yeah, we are facing some storm coming, and you're not going to correct other people, but through your own corrections, your self-discipline, your self-behavior, you're going to project yourself externally through your behavior. You yourself is a living example. And that from there, you can slowly influence people to be good, right? Not to be bad. Bad is so easily to practice. Badness. It takes 3 years to train yourself. It takes 3 days to go down the drain. Yes, because I have students who are very good in their study, right? Before handphone was introduced, the mother was so proud. Wow, my son so good. And the mother said, what you want? I want a handphone. Give you a handphone to reward him. When he got his handphone, A, F. Yeah, within 1 year, he neglected his study. He was so indulgent with games after the handphone, right? And the mom came to me. Why? I said, easy. Confiscate the handphone. So I talked to this boy, my student, very, 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 very smart and very clever boy. I told him, I said, how old are you already? I said, another 3 years, if you don't study hard, you're going to suffer for the next 40 years to 50 years. You choose, you can make decision. And it was fast. Okay, I think I give up my handphone. I said, you tell your mom, don't tell me, I'm not your mother. They tell the mom. The mom said, you swear to the Buddha. And he did it. And he really studied hard. After he gave it a handphone, bam, back again. He studied, he scored a high mark. I said, see, you see, from here we can see, because these are real things, that the minute you neglected your duty in your study, you don't fulfill, you don't put your effort in your study, and you get indulgent with all these exciting games, download, the mother give the credit card, bung, bung, bung. That's it. Whose fault now? The son's fault or the mother's fault? So it's very good. Now a lot of countries they have enforced restriction on the handphone, which is very good. The people who say no good are the investors. So it's very good that you got to curb this kind of give rules and regulations to regulate these kids so that they won't be involved. Because I don't know, some of you may be in the educational sector, you may implement. Like for me, normally in Singapore or Malaysia, when I give talk, when I see there's certain impact coming, I'll straight away cautious them. You better implement this thing. I think whoever inside here sitting, maybe your brother or your uncle or who is the inside educational system, please have a thought on this topic and they think, oh yeah, okay, implement. So it's good that this kind of we call it public talk sharings. People can put in your input of thoughts. Not only monks, we are human beings. This society consists of multiracials. So everybody must chip in to help to maintain this kind of harmonious society, right? If you yourself is not happy, you say, I want to make this world happy. Quite. We look at a fellow, are you happy? I don't see you are happy at all. But how to make the world happy if you're not happy? You yourself put in the practice and you can fulfill what you say. You can perform what you say, right? Then maybe you tell your son or your daughter that, hey, then they say, oh, okay, mom, yes, I believe you. If not, your mom says, how to believe you, mom? You're telling me to give up this, give it. Look at your behavior. You're telling me to follow you? What kind of religion you follow then, mom? How dare you? You see? How dare you? I'm your mom. Which is true. Because why? Gossiping, backbiting, talking bad about people. These are very common in human society. And the son was smart. The son, he don't follow the mom. And bring him to me. And then the son said, in front of the mother, he tell me, Ajahn, you look at my mother. He said he follow you, no. You look at her behavior in front of the market. He's smart. He said, yeah, I think, Ajahn, can you please be my referee? So I said, I don't want to make the mother feel shy. I said that, can you go someplace first? I talk to your son first. I said, no, I want my mom to be present. I said, I'll talk to her later. So I told the son, I said, you win, okay? You're right. But let me talk to her mom. You go. I know he want to trash out the mom in front of me. So I tell the mom, I said, see, your son is right. Huh? Yeah, your son is a smart boy. Because the way he behave, your son doesn't agree. Doesn't mean that he's young, he's stupid. He can observe. Right? And then some of the husband very happy because the wife doesn't scold him every day. Because these are the social problems. Because we human beings got pride and ego. We like to give command. Some are iron lady. I say and no one say anything at home. So husband sort of, what to do? Want to make the family as a whole sort of, sure, but inside him, volcano erupting. Don't know when the volcano going to erupt. So this is what happened. It takes two hands to clap. You want to have a good family, you meet halfway. You want to have a good organization, you got to open up and listen to the floor. This is how we improve, how we grow. If not, it's just my way or no way. Then there's no way. You'll be something like dictatorship kind of thing. No. There's guideline. Go with the line. Meet halfway. Then you can go. But our guideline is what? The 5 precepts. The 8 precepts. Our guideline is what? Morality. Peace. Right? And the kind of practice. This is what we want to build. The kind of vibrant, kind of good energy society. Not selfish society, no. Like we share. Now, if I tell you last night, they kind of share resources, right? Sometimes you don't have to buy chair or something. Oh, for what? You share the resources, And what we see is that now it's very easy. we have all this digital era. You don't have to have so many temples. Go online, use technology to educate the people. So they can be at home, but they can still be listening to the Dhamma talk or attending a talk formally, right? You still need to have a formal meeting, right, to reinstate a kind of corporations and unity. But it's convenient because everybody is working different timing. So with this kind of on air thing, you can get things disseminated very fast and people can learn the Dharma easily, right? Without having to fly all the way to the destination that they have to go every 3 months or maybe today listen, tomorrow, oh, I got a problem. Last time, yes, during my time, we have to fly to Thailand because writing letter 2 months. Yeah, one meditation question. And Ajahn Jeffrey, my question is, wait and wait, wait and wait, wait and wait. The letter arrived. I don't know. Then you got to go to the post office. Is the letter out from Singapore? Eh? Yeah. Last week. When you will reach there? Another 2 weeks. Okay. Go by land. By the time I reach there, then they write back again. So it's quite frustrating. And learning is so hard to learn. You know, all this kind of information is so hard to obtain. One book in the library, a few person already line up when you're going to pay back to the library. Not like now. So many books, nobody reading it now because everything go online. So is it good? Very good. You getting disseminated the information can get to the people very fast. You ask question, bang, straight away you get answer. But put into practice, when things are easily available, normally people doesn't treasure anymore. That's why you have a lot of digital rubbish. Yeah. Oh, out of the model already. Outdated. Psh. But when we go to a remote country, I was surprised. Neighboring country like Indonesia, opposite Singapore, they go, huh? They call all thing that we throw away, they still using them. Just 2 hours by boat only, next door only. Wow. Those things that we throw away, they repair, they can sell. Huh? That's why when I saw the rubbish along people's, the hard rubbish, I said, wow, so new. So this is like that. You can say that, because we are more fortunate. Yeah, can't deny. Can't deny you're more fortunate. And it takes out space if you keep piling up things. So you just throw. Now from here you can see this is how we spend away our resources. We waste all these resources unnecessarily. And then people complaining, oh, it's so hot. Of course, you cut the tree. You cut the tree, nobody planting tree, only cutting trees. And all these trees will become furniture, house, building material, this. Of course, and drilling of oil, all these things. Because of what? Human greed. Yeah? You give another planet to the world, not enough. Another earth to stay, not enough. They will exploit only because of human greed. Right? So it starts from us. If you want to practice, start with yourself first. Right? You start with yourself. So can we do a sitting together? Close your eyes. There'll be a guided relaxation meditations. Take a few deep breaths. Breathe in. Feel the breath filling up your lower abdomen, your stomach. And you breathe out. Take another deep breath. Filling up your stomach, your lower abdomen. Feel the expansions of your lower abdomen. Feel. Breathe in. And you breathe out. And you breathe in. And you breathe out. Now we will start with the lower abdomen area. To relax the tensions on your lower abdomen, your stomach, your intestine, your kidneys. Relax all the organ, internal organ. Feel, must really feel that you're relaxing. Let the breath breathe by itself. Don't control. You just keep reminding yourself or tell yourself to relax on your lower abdomen. Relax and feel the energy flows downward to your feet. With a non-judgmental mind state, shift your attentions upward to your solar plexus. And remind yourself to relax your solar plexus. Feel the energy flows within the solar plexus, of course, connecting with the whole body, but attention is on the solar plexus. For some of you, maybe you'll be more sensitive. You'll feel that there's a sensation moving upwards to your chest area and to your hand. And let it move naturally. Just be aware and non-judgmental awareness. Let this energy flows naturally within your body by itself. Your mind is just the aware, the one who knows. And by now you should be feeling between your eye, the center part of your forehead. Now tell yourself, relax. Relax. Relax your brain. Let all this tension melt away from your body. Just reminding yourself, relax. And let the breath flow naturally. And at this moment, some of you may experience the ringing sound of your mind or the humming sound of the brains or the pumping pressure of the heart or whatsoever sensation that is very remarkable and outstanding. You just acknowledge and stay with this calm and clear awareness. There may be some distracting thoughts streaming into your mind. Just acknowledge it and back to the awareness of the sensations of the body. And try to remind yourself, relax. Be aware, but relax. Some individual at this moment may experience a sense of absorption into a very quiet state of quietness, sort of zooming inward. Don't reject, just say it's zooming. Don't reject. Don't be scared. Don't be worried that you may dive into a dark hole or something like that. Just leave it, let go. Let it dive in. Still maintaining this non-judgmental state of mind. Just be aware of the breathing and the sensations of the whole body that is present now. Now, this is one of the methods. I repeat, this is only one of the methods that coincide with the Satipatthana's trainings, the four foundations of mindfulness, where the Buddha teaches to establish our mind with the body as a reference point. And what we have been doing just now, by directing our attentions to the different parts of the body, plus the sensations of the breath, you're actually practicing Kayakata Sati, mindfulness of the body, mindfulness of the feelings. And for this awareness, because our mind is still in the chaotic, a lot of wild thoughts, a lot of thinking arising, they're storming in, thinking of all kinds of subject, whether it's related or unrelated, whether it's intentional or unintentional kinds of thinking. It just appears by itself, and that we have no controls over this thought. But we are aware. And because we are aware, plus we have certain kind of expectations that, oh, when I'm meditating, my mind shouldn't be having all this thinking or thoughts arising, then you are wrong. Because all this thought arising is part and parcel of the khandhas. It's part and parcel of a human being living beings. The thinking process. And we human being needs this thought, these mental formations in order to let us consider things, in order to let us do contemplations, in order to let us do assessments in our daily activities in terms of our responsibility. And because of our responsibility, they involve a lot of thinking of external responsibility that resulted ourselves to be mentally drained. That's why we find ourselves mentally exhausted, tired. And because of the pressure of work mounting on us, the expectation, the demand from our superior, and that causes a kind of mental sufferings or mental torture that has been shouldering by us. What to do? This is life. You have a job to fulfill, right? And that's why people get so agitated, get so furious, get so worked up and angry when they have been confronted or when their contribution is not appreciated. of being acknowledged. And that's why we human beings, that doesn't train our mind, will be a victims to people's mouthpiece, people's comments, people's criticisms, and people's backbiting. So it's very important that we develop a skill in recharging, reinforce, reinstate our mindfulness to build our internal strength. I repeat, to build up our internal strength. So that we have this power of mindfulness, the power of concentrations that will help us to buffer or to cool off those tensions that's building up within ourselves, because we develop a skill where other people doesn't have. We can smile when we're facing difficulties or challenges with no backing out, no chickening out, but with brave and wise attitudes to face the problems. That's why as a meditator, as a practitioner in the Dhamma, this is something we should develop in our defense, to defend yourself from becoming a victim from your own tensions that are arising from your responsibility of jobs externally. At the very least, at the end of the day, you may feel mentally drained, shagged, tired, but you know, when you recollect the quality of the Buddha, straight away you can feel the coolness of your belief, the power of your convictions in what you're doing will straight away reinstate the kind of mental energy you don't know from where, sort of boom, bam, up there. It's very powerful, let me tell you. And this is why you can see when monks are going for 1,000 miles of walk, they never give up, right? They do sleep, yes, you must sleep, rest, but they sit and meditate. And they reflects on this physical torturing, physical pain they deprive from the walk. All this torn skin, blister, pain, cold bite. They never give up. Why? Because there's a call, there's an intention that's been put forward that they want to do something for the world. Right. And they showpiece themselves through example. You don't have to give talk, just the walk itself, just the kind of appearance, and those blister fit with all kinds of plasters, right? Wrap out on the every toes, you can see how painful is it. But with the faith and convictions and the kind of strong belief, they move on. Where does the encouragement come from? From the mind, from the internal strength. Not only the strength of the body, but the strength of the mind. So likewise for ourselves, we may be facing a lot of challenges in our life. We may be feeling very, very down and disheartened, something that's not so fulfilling, but that is not the end of the world, right? Hopes arise within, not outside. Never hopes that other people will give you happiness. Never. They can't. The happiness must arise deep within yourself. That arise from the old meditation practice. That you find that by focusing on the breath, by telling yourself to be relaxed, by reverting all this energy that's always channeling externally and diverting your attention externally, draining your mental strength. Now you are learning a skill to revert internally, and you find the same amount of thinking that you are going to think of external thing, but you just think of your own body and you find the energy that's recharging back into your body from the point of view, from the point of experience, the sensationals, focus, the power of focus, and the sensational kinds of feeling arising that make you feel good. You can see how powerful is it if you know how to channel your attention correctly in a skillful way. It will enhance the power or the balancing of your elements in the body, the balancing of these signals that is caused by the imbalance of elements of earth, wind, fire, and water elements. You start to balance. When you tell yourself, may I be peaceful and happy, healthy and strong, just this skillful word, by repeating onto the feelings of the body, you'll find it start to spread out. And any part that you detect, the tensions that is nagging at you, just focus on the tension and tell yourself, relax. Hey, relax. Relax. And in no time, you find yourself that, that part of the body indeed go into a relaxed mode. And with this kind of practice, with this kind of experiences that you perform every day, you start to build up your faith and confidence and the convictions in the practice that, wow, this is very, very good for the body and good for your mind. Very powerful. I use the word really powerful, right? So don't underestimate yourself that I don't have the kind of you know we can't. No, you can. We are human beings, right? Everybody got this body and mind. It's a focus of attentions plus your good intentions. That's why, in conjunction with the five precepts, no killing, no stealing, no sexual misconduct, no telling lies, and no intoxications, you find your mind is very light. Unlike previously when you're involved with all this unwholesome or unskillful kind of behavior, you find your mind so dull, so painful, so distracted, so careless, so absent-minded. And as your practice move along, you start to treasure, you start to appreciate that, wow, these wonderful five golden rules have indeed, right, help us and assist us in the practice of the Dhamma, and how life has been transformed from an unwholesome state of mind to a wholesome state of mind, from a distracted state of mind to a concentrated state of mind, from a state of mind that's full of hatred and jealousy to a state of mind of relief, calm, peaceful, and forgiving. It feels good. It really feels good. Just a deep breath to clear all the clear all the blockages in the body. It feels good. And with that, it enhances your confidence in the practice, right? You want to practice more. And this is how we improve spiritually. This is how we get ourselves more and more matured spiritually. And you don't have to tell yourself that I'm very forgiving. It comes from internally. How? When someone had do something wrong to you, you feel the kind of, it's okay. It's okay. I want to lead a happy life. I don't want to hold to the grudges. I don't want to hold to the past of misery kinds of memory. It's the past. I want to stay in the present. You see, you have the kind of wisdom to guide yourself without letting all these detrimental thoughts to sabotage you, to drag you away into a state of mooring into your old memories of the past. No, you're not good. You're not foolish anymore. Right? When this thought of nagging coming, I say, no more. Bye-bye. It's fine. Eh? And you find yourself, your complexion changes, you're more happier. And yeah, you have more friends. The friend that has once walked away from you, when they see you change, hey, yeah, this guy got good vibrance energy around him. And people would like to, you know, stay around, like to communicate with you. And this is how we say the power of the practice that can influence yourself and influence people around you through your actions, through your speech, and through your mental thoughts, all these skillful thoughts, right? And remember, right, like we are here to give you the kind of encouragements and reminder right? And to guide you, to reinstate, maybe you may be forgotten because after reading so many or listening to talks, or you forget to focus back into the body. So your mind is always floating externally. And thus, when the house is open up, all kind of rubbish. It's just like the door behind you, or you open up. What's going to happen? All the dust, all the leaf, all the rubbish, all the thief, rats, all will come in, right? But if you know how to open at interval, when you need to open, you open up, add a place, clean up the rubbish, everything. You need to go out, you open up. When you go out, close it. Likewise, we are human beings. We need to interact, right? And when we interact externally, we open up, we exchange views, talk, and attend events and so forth. We open up. The minute we stop, pop, we close back. Straight away, we instill mindfulness of the body. Straight away. Don't say, when I go back to my house, then I will instill. Too late. Straight away. Back to the breath, back to your body, back to Putto. Then you find yourself, oh, this mindfulness. The more you care about yourself, the more you think more of your own body, the characteristic of this body of yours, the more when you are more present in this moment, you see the characteristic more clearly, more continuous, more clearly that, wow, this body of ours is subject to all kinds of diseases like flus, influenzas, cough, eye sore, ringing ears, skin problem, all kinds of things. You name it. There's more than 3,000 terminologies of sickness. And this small body of ours got so many names. Who give the name? The suppositions was given by research doctors that label them to identify the symptom. And if we don't practice Dhamma, we will be carried away, be scared by the terminology, and thus will become a slave by the medical treatment. Go this there, go that there, blah, blah, blah. In the end, they also say, we don't know what happened to you. See? But if you practice Dhamma, if you practice meditations, when you have a sickness, you tell yourself, this body is comprised of the four elements. And that is the earth, wind, fire, and water elements. And what are the earth elements? Earth elements resemble hardness. And what are hardness? That is your bone. The structure of a human skeleton, that is the bone. That is the earth elements. Right. Your hair, your nails, your teeth, your skin, and your flesh. That is the earth elements. And what is the water elements? The water element resemble your blood, your fluids in the body, your urine, your saliva, your mucus, or in the joint. And that is the water element. Of course, the wind element, we already know the in and out breath that keep us to sustain, to be alive. And the fire elements, there's heat, the warmness of the body that keeps you warm. They help you to digest the food in your stomach. Right. And when these four elements is be affected or imbalanced, what happens next? You fall sick. Right. And worse still, when it becomes terminal disease, that is incurable. You can't cure it anymore. And the doctor will say that, oh, sorry, we try our best and we can't do it because there is a limitation in their knowledge, right? And you lose hope. When the doctor say you got cancer, bam, the cancer itself is not so scary, but the mind not being able to accept the sickness itself mounted the pressure onto your mind, and you get scared to death, and morally you'll be down. And this is how people die faster with it. Heard the word cancer finish, the moral drop because it's terminal. But if you're a practitioner, you should be quite challenging. I use the word. Because why? This is a challenge of life and death. And you know that, okay, no time to waste, no time to lose, limited time, bam, better be mindful. Back, practice meditation and do contemplations of the body, right? To tell ourselves that this body of ours is subject to birth, aging, illness, and death. Nothing is forever. It keep changing, right? And what we saw, what we have seen in our neighborhoods, happening around us, accidents, people die, people grow old. And this is kind of reflections. It's always good to reflect on ourselves, to remind us not to be complacent in our life, that while we are still healthy, while we are still strong, we have the opportunity to accumulate good deeds. We better do it. If not, rather than regret, I should have done it. You know it. Every time, uh, 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 complacent. Right. So don't be complacent. Don't live the life of ignorance, but the life of responsibility, fulfilling yourself, right? Do all the good deeds. And while you're practicing, it goes along, contemplate why. Then you come to a conclusion that what to do. This is life. Then you say that, maybe my past life, I've done certain unwholesome deed that caused me to be short-lived. And you really can accept it. The acceptance of the reality of happenings, you find your mind sort of detached, right? It depends on individuals. And why I'm pointing out this point, so that we won't be carried away by our behavior of what we are now. Like I said just now, maybe we are fulfilling you have no worries, doesn't mean that you got no problems. Doesn't mean your greed, hatred, delusion has been eradicated from your mind. Because there's no conditions to trigger them, doesn't mean they are not around, right? So don't be complacent. Keep up the practice. Yeah, maybe you say that I can't push that hard, Ajahn. It's okay. But keep your 5 precepts and practice every day, right? When the time is up, then you won't regret. Because the minute you recall yourself about what you have done in this lifetime, you are very satisfied, fulfilling that, okay, it's okay, right? You won't live the life of remorse or regret, right? So whatever we encounter in life, whether fulfilling or not fulfilling, failure or success, this is part and parcel of life, right? In terms of all what we experience, regardless of your material relationships or whatsoever, treat it as a experience of life. And oh yeah, okay, right? And that will be the sharing for tonight. And I hope that there'll be some reminder, and don't don't take it as a curse, but take it as a reminder, a reflectors for our life. And that will be the sharing for tonight. Sadhu. Sure.
Thank you, Ajahn. So to our friends who are joining us in person as well as those online as well, you're welcome to ask any questions. For those who are here in person, just pop up your hand. And for those who are online, you can also write it in and then I will ask the questions. We've got a question at the back. Could someone just help me? We just have to have you speak into the microphone so the people online can hear you and also for the recording as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Ajahn. Ajahn, what if there is depression? What if you are practicing diligently every day, following the precepts, meditating, go on retreat, come back depressed?
Depressed.
Yeah.
Okay. There are many reasons to depressions, right? Sometimes it's your expectations. You push so hard and nothing happened, only pain, right? And you sort of, am I doing correctly? Right? Now, when you get depressed, you must go, and depression is a state of mind. It's not forever. You can do the relaxations exercises that's been explained just now, right? You do the scanning of the body. And when you detect that there's a mood coming in, creeping in, just watch it. Don't fall into it. Watch it with non-judgmental mind. Just watch it. Just a feeling in the mind. That's all. It comes, it goes. What we can do is you do a lot of samatha, a lot of samadhi to get yourself boost up with this rapture, pity. This one will.
I think there is no hope for me, Ajahn.
Not what?
I'm sorry. I think there is no hope.
Oh. Don't give up. Normal. No. See, this is what happened that they give hope on themselves. They can't even try. You got to fight on. Don't give in. I was in depressions when I was very sick. I was sick. Always got my chest pain. I don't know why. Where the pain come from? But later I knew that, yeah, I killed a lot. And anyway, and
I'm sorry, did you say you killed a lot?
I killed a lot. Yeah, killed a lot. Killed a lot of beings. Because my dad was a butcher, so we killed a lot. And that was the reason he hit back. And I went to the doctor. Hopefully the doctor will treat me, right? Specialist, check, blah, 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 and nothing. In the end, they sent me to Institute of Mental Health. That means you're mad. I got so furious. When you test, they cannot. They say that something wrong with you. I say, I'm not mad. But there's nothing wrong. How come there's pain? So this is something what we call karma. Before that, we doesn't know. We always think that your duty is to check what's wrong with me, give me an answer, give me medication, and I'm happy, but nothing. How to give medications? And yeah, it's frustrating and don't know what to do. And depressed. Oh, it's horrible. Like hell. Hell state of mind, very depressed. I don't know why. My mom said, don't think so much. I say, it's not that I want to think. It's just think by itself. Non-stop kind of mental evolutions, mental thought, all kinds of sort of very scary, frustrating, but I don't know what to do until I meditate. And of course, when I know the DIY that night, I thought, okay, do or die, fight. Because I had the kind of fighting spirit. I never give up, fight. I really sit, walk, sit, walk, until the mind, bum, the withdrawal symptoms sort of break away from the cycle of thoughts. Break it, bang, and your mind sort of hit through it and went into a deep state of concentration. And after that, withdraw, just the whole world just flip over like that. From a state of very painful mind state, sort of horrible. Yeah, it's very painful and sort of heavily being mode. Wow, like a very dull and heavy become cotton, so light. I sort of, wow, okay, I want to be a monk. I see, that's why I'm be a monk. Yeah, and my mom said, wow, just one practice don't become Buddha. That was my mom, right? But you can see the confidence that arises from your practice. It really fortified your convictions and your beliefs. That one time entering samadhi changes my life. Yeah, I vow, no? I vow I want to become a monk. If I disrobe, let me die. Then I never die. Then the vow is, I will be the spearhead for Buddhism, whatever thing, because my life I owe my life to the Buddha and all the great teachers who have sacrificed their life in upkeeping the Dhamma Vinaya. That's why we have we have the fortune to learn the Dharma. So we are very lucky. So I think I make my vow that I want to pay back. Yeah. And that's why a lot of things just, whoa. Yeah, all sort of things. And yeah, I never give up, even though I'm a lot of challenges. I never give up. I said the most die. The most is die, right? Okay, do until you die. And that's why You have that kind of vigor and conviction. The power is there. There's a lot of people ask me, I see you here and then afterward there, and then you go Tudong and then you go Nepal now. I say, yeah, where you get energy? I say, I also don't know. Yeah, the energy is because of the samadhi. You go into practice. You sit. Until now, I still sit. Sit until the whole body vibrate. Very strong. Then, okay, enough. Fully charged already, 100%. Okay, enough. And then you can use it for whole day. Whole day, yeah. Just now we went to Three Sisters in Blue Mountain this morning. We went to the harbor. I brought my brother's mom, and we went back. Everybody sort of into the room and quiet. I sort of, I'm not tired. So I do my stretching, this and that. Then I said, 6:30 already. I better go. Yeah. So it's something very good. The Dhamma practice, if we do it correctly. I never give up. Don't give up. Very pitiful just now the ladies are, it's not me. You haven't tried. You see? And it's very scary. They can sort of do silly things. When a person give up in themselves, they will say that after all, no hope already, might as well, all sort of thing they will do. And it's very, very pitiful. I can really say pitiful. Yeah.
So, Ajahn, when someone is in that state,
Mhm.
right, when their mind isn't, usually when someone has depression, they're not always in that state, like what you say, it's impermanent. So sometimes people could be, when they're not in that state, very joyful, very energetic, they have some optimism to what they can do. So what you were saying earlier. But when they slide in that state, when they're in that depressive state, and it's hard for them to get into samadhi or get into that kind of joy or what can they do in those instances?
You need to have a support group. Like what you are doing is very good. The kind of support group. They may not be doing meditations, but the support group will instead, because their mind is not ready for meditations. So what we will do is community service. Community service. Visiting OH home, clean out the OH home, clean the toilets, hand out food for the old age, go to the, child care, do some community jobs to keep them occupied. And when they see with their eyes, with their actions, and they feel that, there's a kind of self fulfillment that, hey, actually I'm doing something good for other people, and helping them. So that one already is a plus point. They feel that they are contributing something to provide happiness for other people, to provide assistance for those people who can't perform. And that is very good skillful actions, which we encourage. We don't encourage them to meditate. Do community service. You start from community service, right? Maybe go to the canteen. You can cook. Can you cook? Okay, go cook. Feed the people. Then we chill. Oh, we are very good. Very good. Even though go so good. Yeah. People are very happy. We tell them they are good. Wow, your food is good. Yeah. And they are happy with what they're doing. They will participate, and they will have a support group in that community that slowly, when they feel tired, they will say, no, I need meditation. Then they will come and meditate. They will come and meditate, and slowly they pick up from there. Yeah. Because some people, when they come to the monastery, like for example, they come to Santi, I say, this world is, John, I want to, I said, no, don't meditate first. Go and cut grass first. Because I look there, they can't. So rough. So they cut grass. We We want to see whether they can hold responsibility or not. This is something we want to give them a duty to be responsible of. Then we monitor from there. Oh yeah, they are very responsible. They cut until they say, I think they know to, you can't say cut here, they will cut all the plate, all the, okay, good. Very good, because you can see that he's using his thoughts and he's getting involved, he enjoys what he's doing. You know, I get to train more here, it's not nice, I got to do more here. That is good because he got something that has been assigned to him and he take responsibility of what he's doing and put his heart and soul in that. And that itself made him feel very fulfilling that, hey, I do my job, you know. Rather than cut here, and then he, nah, we don't want that. Then we know that, this guy can't. Then we have to really monitor them. Go and wash toilet. Go and clean this, clean that, clean this. Get them busy. You better don't let them stay, because when they are still, they will start to think about the past and bang, attack again. Some is quite serious. They cry. Huh? They cry and yell. What happened? Until my mother, he said ghost. I said, no. I said, no, not ghost. It's the kind of internal, it's very painful, so they got to shout out. Curse and swear. Don't worry, when they're tired, they will stop. It's true. When they're tired, they start up. They feel that, what happened to me? So stupid. Then they know they're stupid. It was good, you know, for us, it's something like, it's just a workshop. Anyone that comes along and something like, it's just, okay, this is something we can, as a study piece, it's kind of case one. And then from there, we monitor, right? Because as meditator, this is how we do things and how we monitor, how to apply it. Skillful means, right? When someone is down, you don't pull him down, or you got to boost them and how to show them. It's not easy, you know. It's not easy. You have to play many roles, right? So don't let them meditate. Don't talk about something detrimental. They don't like to hear. Don't touch on the nerve. They'll go crazy, but show them. Community job is the best. Yeah, community job.
Talking about how, because in the past maybe had killed some beings and that's why there was that depression. So in that context, someone had then asked, Ajahn, lately I've been experiencing very challenging happenings one after another, back to back, not due to my own actions, but from outside. Can that be bad karma? I'm taking things slowly, but what can I do?
Or something attack from external?
Yeah, like just constantly problems and this problem and that problem, and it's all external. Is it because of bad karma? And what can they do?
Definitely. Like I say, problems are for you to solve. Some people may not face a lot of problems, but some people a lot of problems. So if you got to take it something like, okay, it's a kind of tests and challenges, then no problem. Then for me, I take it that way. I face a lot of problems, one after the other, sort of. Hey, wait a minute, why this thing happens so simultaneously, continuously, non-stop, one after the other? I say, okay, never mind. It's a kind of test. When you accept it positively, it's a kind of test. It's a kind of challenges. Then no problem. We will solve it. No worry. It takes time. It's okay. Just be focused and keep cool. And after a while, no problem. No problem is a problem to me. Yeah. Every time got problem, I say, good, got challenges. Yeah. That's why I like to do the kind of training, which is some people say is crazy, bringing you out to the cemeteries. And this trip, bring them to the cemetery and say, why? I say, well, new challenges. This is something people don't like to do. Right? They like aircon, nice cushions, and what for we go and get ourselves bitten by the mosquito? Ah, you know that sessions. I really admire you. I say, wow, why nobody moving? I'm moving alone. Oh, they have reset repellent. So everybody spray. I don't have. I'm the only one they attack. Wow. I said, wow, even my lip also double the size. I said, oh, I said, no, oh, we have insect repellent. Ah, you see? But for me, I said, it's a challenge. The 3 hours are, pow, but I just sit there. But this time I got to move. It was very painful. The lips is very sensitive. 2, 3 here, swell. So it's sort of funny. Yeah, but these are trainings. These are trainings. So for me, I take it as a training. So no problem, right?
Someone said, yep, welcome to the club. That's life with all the challenges. Stability means death. Living dangerously is alive. And on the issue of depression, just coming back to that, someone has said, yes, it is very challenging to meditate when one is in the depressive state or stressful state or in a painful physical state. So does Ajahn suggest to keep doing good things until the mind is ready to sit, or is there any other method we can do?
Doing good things, exercise. But you're in depression, you don't like to exercise. Not even walking. Yeah, let me tell you. Not even walking. My brother bought all the sneakers. Let's go and jog. I said, no. Come on. No. What happened to you? I don't know. I don't know. Why are you like that? I don't know. Yeah. It's sort of, you don't want to move. And my friend, we come out the face. Come on, let's go, King. I said, what happened to you? Come, chill. Hey, what happened to you? I said, I don't know. Hey! I said, I don't know. Please leave me alone. You just want to be alone. And now, alone, not say you are very happy, very sad. So sad. I don't know what the heck happening to me. So sad. It just creep into you and sort of tighten out the knots. You can't think. It's sort of short breath. It's a seizures, sudden seizure, make you breathless. And you suffer in pain alone. And someone come, maybe you're a child. Huh? I'm child. Yeah. Uh-oh. Then you go to see the witch doctor again. Yeah, this is what happened. And yeah, what to do? This is part and parcel of life. That's why I get myself back again because of meditation. That's why I say, oh, this is something I must be a salesman for meditations. Push for this one. Yeah, because it helps me, right? And doctors say, 2 years you will die. I never die. And because of the vows and the meditation, I really push very, very hard. Let me tell you, one day at least 18 hours. 18 hours. Walk, sit, walk, sit, walk, sit, walk, sit until I say, I'm not enough to use. Until I sleep, I also scared I will die in my sleep. So that become another kind of stress, which I don't know. Yeah. I'm mounting a lot of stress on myself, which I don't know. Until when I'm alone in the forest, then I start to, hey, you start to, what are you doing all this while? That's why it's always good to be alone. But you must have the base of concentration. You want to stay alone. You can go mad. Or the insect sounds. Nobody talking to you until you start to talk to yourself. I do a lot of chanting. Yeah, I chant many hours. It was so lonely. I don't know what to do. Don't know how to occupy my time. I walk here all day. All the trees look the same. At first, the river is beautiful. Every time you go, not beautiful anymore. Not impressive anymore. The view that's wow, panoramic view. So you sit there. The view doesn't. I don't feel that kind of cheerfulness and happiness like before when I first was there. Why? Then we start to, it's wrong. They start to look inward. You must be alone. You start to really look inward. See how your mind perform itself, present itself, have this story maker. Come on, don't torture yourself, Keng. Let's get back to Singapore. Oh, yeah. Why you take all this plain food every day? Come on, don't be stupid. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's go back. Then I pack up my thing and advise, what are you here for? Meditation. So, are you meditating? Oh, yeah, I'm not meditating. See? There's a tug of war. All this wow, it's very painful. I feel like a bloody fool in the forest after unpacking, putting up my clothes. Today I put up my clothes, meditating very well. Next day, enough. Why I should subject myself to this sort of stupid training? Yeah, let's go back. And then walk back. Why are you here? Oh yeah, why am I here? Meditate. So have you meditated? No, I'm back again. But that action of to and fro, that action of acknowledging my stupidity, that action of being mindful of, you start to hold on. This is not right. Where's your mindfulness? I'm here, you are here, okay. What makes you move? Watch it. Don't stay. Who is this fellow up there? You start to, hey, what is this fellow? And all the nice food. Oh, how good the char kway teow. Hey, oh, this fellow. And this fellow, hey, what is it? They start to be aware. And this is where your mindfulness start to regain strength. Start to regain strength, your mindfulness start to, okay. Months and months of detecting. Okay. And before they come, okay. You start watch it, and boom, the thing happened. That morning when I go Bindabat, I started watching it. Just non-judgmental awareness of watching. Just still mindfulness. And I saw these small kids crying. It's raining, drizzling. So I say, oh, Anicca, suffering, both suffering. They say, this Dhamma judgment out already. I saw it. Then I thought that the kids was cold. It was raining and kid was naked and crying, a baby. So I tell the mom, hey, your son is cold. Put some clothing. It's raining. Bring him in. He said, wait. I take some rice first. You want to put rice into my bowl? And she came out. She take a tumbful of rice and stuff in the kid's mouth. And the kid's mouth. I said, huh? Because my problem is every day I'm grumbling why they are giving me only plain rice. Please give me an egg. Not plain rice every day, chili and salt, please. But this is what they have. What to do? What's you to be there? So it was so kind of torturing for me. You know, I never take that kind of food before, but I have to put myself in that kind of situation. So I go crazy about kway teow lah, hor fun. You know, we are from, I said, so painful. I want to go back. And luckily, I still have that kind of good merits. You know this. I don't know where the sound comes from. What are you here for? You're here for the kway teow? No. So get back. Okay, get back. So every time I want to retrieve, something was shot at me and I got to go back. And that was very good. And when the mind go into full concentration that morning, sort of, it really cleared the doubt of, okay, I'm going to stay here to repay back my kindness to these people who have fed me all this while. And I stayed put. And now I went back there to build a pagoda for my teacher. And this kid, now become young man, about 40 over years old now. Yeah. I'm 39 years as a monk already, 40 years. Yeah. So fast. When I went back this trip, sort of, Ajahn, you can remember? I can't remember. Who are you? He said, okay. Yeah. I got pickup truck, big farm, all this. And then you see, I can see the goodness that we have stayed there, with them, and they think of you. So I go back this trip. They help me. All the logistic things, don't worry, it's on our side. I said, okay, I'll see. And they, help me to bring out the sandstone, all this. So you see, if no one make the first move, no one, stand forth, stay put, then it won't happen today. So I recall back all these experiences in my past. I said, all these places that we went now are temple already, monastery, well-built monastery. Last time we go there, nothing. Okay. Just bamboo, bed, and umbrella. Nothing. And from there, slowly. So you can see that I was very happy when I see that you are organizing this kind of small little groups around. It will blow, let me tell you, it will grow, it will sprout out like, hopefully. And it really helps people's life. It really helps you, help your life. People with no hopes, with, like depression or what, they come, at least as a supporting group. Maybe you don't tell her to meditate, do physical thing. It's very strong. I haven't completely run already. Beautiful. But anyway, maybe your friend or what, you can tell her, do community service. Community service. It's very important. Community service. So strong. Go and clean the toilets. The OHO go and do manual work. It can help her. Rather than whole day brewing over those kind of old thoughts, detrimental thoughts attacking her. Yeah, it's very scary. Yeah.
Chao Khun. Chao Khun. Yeah, hello.
Go ahead.
Okay, very happy to see you here, Sadhu. Chao Khun, just now you mentioned when you experienced that first time the samadhi that you had breakthrough, that experience prompted you to become a monk. But after that, you went to the jungle. That experience is not repeatable immediately. It's not.
No, that one is samadhi. That one is a stepping stone for me to enhance my confidence and my faith in the practice to become a monk. Now, after I become a monk, I thought that it will happen again. How come so painful? Because I was staying in the Rayong, which is quite well-supported temple. And because due to my temperaments, I like challenges. And sort of all the good food and day in day out doing all the same old thing, chanting, meditate, group meditation, chanting, sweep the floor, mop the floor, wash the toilet. Not interesting at all. I want something more challenging. So I told Ajahn Jeff that I want to go to the floor. I said, no. First he said no. And I'm quite naughty. I find fault. I'm responsible to pump water. I purposely forgot to off the switch, the water overflow. He knew I'm that type of people that not so irresponsible. He said, I know you want to go for it. Go. Sato. So I went. So I thought I fulfilled my wishes, but I regretted when I go to the. Wow, so hard. Huh? Oh, I should have stayed behind, but I cannot go back, right? I'll be eating back on my word. I said, oh shit, where should I go now? I'm at my wit's end. Okay, now do or die. Go for it. This is what you want, right? Go for it. The most you die. I think, yeah. After I ever die once, never die. Then another time, why not die with goodness? Go. This is the kind of mentality I adopt before I go in. At first, I thought do or die, but I go inside but it still haven't died yet. So the kind of challenges, experiences I have to go through, so painful. Sometimes I want to die. Of course, still haven't died. I cannot be committing suicide, right? But later, when the mind, the second time, I watch it and I see how this mind, this sankhara, is playing trick on us. These mental formations making playing trick on us. Okay. And this thing, we break through that. Thing change. Your views change straight away. You start to, so pitiful human being. So pitiful. Very hard to explain to them. Yeah, even you talk to monks, not all monks will understand. They say, you crazy. I say, because they never experienced that moment of truth. But those monks who've been through that, you just tell them that, okay, that's it. Yeah, correct. Agree. 100 monks, you ask, 100 monks, yes, correct. This is the right path. The Satipatthana training, correct. And that really reaffirms your confidence. And from there, we start to, look for more challenges, look for bomb area, dynamite. Yeah, I'm crazy. But anyway, all this border area that fighting between Cambodia and Thailand, I've been through that. I sleep all those places that boom, fighting. I've been through all these places, yeah. Even though it's a forbidden place, but I go. And they say, why are you here? I say, yeah, I'm here. They let me stay for 3 days. Okay, you got to go out. Because when I go there, I come here to pray for your safety. Which soldier don't like that? All the soldiers that was stationed in the border, they all are they're living in fear because they doesn't have a belief. So when I go there, I said, I came here to pray for your safety. You don't like that? Every soldier will love that. Please stay here for 3 days. I said, oh, sure. So I stayed there for 3 days. One, every stations. 3 days. 100, they suspect I'm a spy. I ain't gonna go. Okay, I go. But yeah, it was nice. And you sort of place yourself in the kind of situation and then you watch whether there's a fear or not. For example, in Palan Hin, I said, where's a place where they fight, the bomb will land? They say, there, okay, I will sleep there. No! I said, never mind. I put on my robe. And the sergeant, no, Ajahn, cannot do that. I said, never mind. They waved to the Cambodian soldier, hello. And they said, huh? How come monk is here? And they said, Sadhu. So at night I chanted very loud. My voice very loud. And then when it's very quiet, I chant. All the soup down, chant, blah, blah, blah. So make everybody happy. So I said, please don't shoot. If when you shoot, the bullet don't go out. But that was 2554. That was 14 years ago. 14 years ago. Very fast, 14 years already. Yeah, anything else?
Ajahn, just want to ask you about the fear of losing my dog. Because my dog is getting old and I am very attached to her.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want to know how to manage that
Well,
worry and fear.
Well. You got to first, you got to throw the question to yourself first that I'm subject to birth, aging, illness, or death, right? And being dependent on another dog. The dog also subject to birth, aging, illness, and death, right? You got to remind yourself that, oh, one day you don't part her, she will part you, or maybe you part her, she don't part you. Just like this body of ours, right? You don't let go of this body, hey, the body will let go of you. When sickness comes, you can't do anything. I saw with my own eyes, young children, hopeless. They just pass away like that. The mother crying, they will go crazy. But what to do is the karma of the small kids and the karma of the mom to go to the kind of sadness. But it will heal. It takes time to heal. Maybe 1 year. Maybe 1 year, maybe. But if you are practitioner, you always reflect on this kind of thing, maybe 1 month. And the trick is the lingering thoughts will surface. Just watch it. Don't, yalla. That's it. And you yalla, and you go in, that's it. You don't yalla, you just watch it. Remember, stay the awareness with a non-judgmental mind state. Don't judge, don't comment, just watch it. You see that it's just a thought arising. Oh my dog, that's so fast. And you see, crazy or what? It's a thought. It's just a thought. But if you involve in the thought, you will plus what feeling. Then you start to cry. Start to cry like a baby. Cry already. Why I'm crying? This is what happened. Okay, for example, you watch a television show or a drama or something like that, right? Sometimes we get ourselves very absorbed that you becoming to be the sympathizer of that the actor, the character, right? And you start to feel sympathize, you start to cry. But the minute you want to cry, you pull back a bit. Okay, this is just a cinema show, don't be stupid. Then you stop crying. Yeah. That's why when we were young, I remember I was watching this video show with my sister, the kind of drama. And my sister, I said, don't be stupid, just a show. She was shouting me, people want this kind of feeling. I said, why? So stupid, it's just a show. Someone wrote the script and you cry for the script. It's crazy. It's just like our life. Our life is just like a cinema show. We wrote the own script. We fall for the emotion or the script, the content of the script, and get ourselves worked up. Right? Our life is just like the cinema. Same. You want to look at it, it's the same. 人生一场梦，人生一场戲，人生啊一場戲啊，就係咁樣咯。This is life. It's like a drama. And when you perform your starting, that's it. After that, no more. Right? But if you want to write a script, write a good one. Interesting one. Right? But in life, this is life. The karmic karma, the karmic strength itself that pushes us, and our intention that pushes us, that is the script that's written without our wanting or not wanting. Sometimes you may plan some things. I always plan a lot of things. It never come true. Never. I want to go here, go there. I never go. But I don't want to go. I got to go. Yeah. Sometimes my devotee, Ajahn, we invite you to go to China. Blah, blah. Okay, I want to go. Then something pop up, cannot go. Yeah, I'll go someplace that I don't want to come here. Then I got to shoulder the problem. None of my problem. Okay. For the sake of Buddhism, this is your vow, right? Okay. Take the bullet, bite the bullet. Bite the bullet, bite. You have to bite. So life is so uncertain. For me, I sort of, okay. So when someone asks me, Ajahn, when will you be there? I say, when I'm there, I'm there. You see me? You see me. Because we can't plan. You may have tentative plan. Tentative plan. Will it be real? No. Let me tell you. We can only plan. But Dhamma work is always okay. But something like jalan-jalan leisure, always do something else. Something will come in and boop, divert me to do. I say, okay. Okay, it's okay. Yeah.
And just on that question about, just on that question about pets. So
Pets, yeah.
just on that, finishing off that topic, because Ajahn, you were sharing yesterday quite a good teaching in terms of someone whose pet did pass away.
Yeah.
And what would be the karmic conditions for their next rebirth in that sense, if they've been very close
Okay,
to
if these pets always with us, right? Then we might talk to them in good terms, give them the care. For example, hey, I'm doing some dana. You participate, okay? If okay, tap this one. You also have a share, okay? They acknowledge. Let me tell you. Now, I want to share you. I shared with them yesterday. My teacher, Long Pao Din, in his meditation, he saw one dog, which is his past life mother, but was reborn as a dog and lying very sickly in one of the highway in Nakhon Sawan. And he took a truck, go to that spot, and he saw this dog. Right? And he carried this dog, very sick, to the pickup and brought her back to Mesop, where the temple is. Nurtured her care. And this dog cured, very, very faithful. So when the monk got sick, this dog will bring water to the monk, right? And tap the water, and like the monk can't drink water, and stave the monk, right? And it was very, very smart, very clever dog, very like human being. Like human being, you will talk to stupid dog, you look at you like, told me, They know. So he was cared by this young man by the name Paul, young Paul. And about 15 years, the dog, nice man, the dog died. And this dog let this young Paul, who always care for her, to inform him that she's born as a human being already. Yeah. And this young Paul couldn't believe. He drive up to the temple. Eli has become a human being too. I take my foot. Oh, what you say just now? I couldn't believe my ears. I said, yeah, he dreamed. The dog come into his dream to inform that, please tell Long Paul, I have become a human being already. So how we recall to that? How to testify that it's true, but we can only say that it's a dream. But how many people will have a dream of dog telling you I can be born as a human being, right? Never, right? Relating to that, like that lady, Patricia, that I helped her until she passed away. Same thing, right? She's the only people that I helped her to pass away, and she came back to thank me that thank you for your caring, and I come to say thank you again. So I keep asking, which realm are you born now? And she says she's in the Dhamma Dutta realm. I said, what? Dhamma Dutta realm? I never heard of that before. Dhamma Dutta realms. That means the realms that promote Dhamma propagations. Yeah. Dhammatot. Yes. Dhamma Dutta. The group of devas that promotes Dhamma propagations. Oh no, she's here. Yeah, so all this kind of protecting devas, divine beings, you will do something good. You don't worry, you'll be protected. Let's be assured. I got so many experiences. Okay. You just can't explain why. Right? There's one incident, Mr. Yap Akulai was bringing to Penang. Hui Kwang. Pao Hui Kwang is the speaker. So he let this monk get out of the vehicle and he went to park the car. So next to the car park there's a toilet. So he went to the toilet, he came out. And he was approaching to go into the assembly hall. He got this very acute stomach ache that he want to go and let go. So he ran out. Someone was stealing his car. He said, hey. And the team ran away. And that prompted him to think, oh, okay. Why he got a sharp stomach pain? Because someone wanted to steal his car. If he never come out to the toilet, gone the car, right? And this is one incident. Another incident is one of my devotees, both couple went to observe a precept in Thailand. So his BMW, he told the father-in-law that we'll be coming back on this day. So can you come and fetch us at the airport in Penang? And the father-in-law, oh, sure. So that morning, the father-in-law came down. He saw his BMW. Hey, who opened up the door, front door? And there was this thief sleeping inside the car. Yeah. Dragging out all the wire, trying to connect my fall asleep. Yeah. So he was so scared because he's an old man, elderly man. He went to the guard to tell the guard, don't open the door. There's a thief want to steal my car. Yeah. The guard also scared. So they called the police. Yeah. Okay, we'll be there. Half hour time. Okay, they waited. So they every 5 minutes see whether he's awake, still sleeping. Yeah, sleeping. And half hour, the police never turn up. They call again. Hey, apa sudah lama loh. Lu cakap mau datang, gak datang. Ya? Mana tu curi? Tidur dalam itu kereta. Sleeping in the car. Yeah, still sleeping. So they came again. They came. 3 times they called up. Then the police came, The police go there. Put on the handcuff and slap the fellow. Wake up. The fellow wake up. Oh, handcuff already. So when they handcuff him, he was just sleeping. And then they drag him out of the vehicle and asked this thief, why so stupid? You steal a car, you can't steal. He said, no. When I was looking for the wire, I feel so drowsy, I fall asleep. Yeah. And then I want to wake up again, I fall asleep again. Until you handcuff me. So this policeman was smart. He went out, he asked this old man, hey, what kind of mantra you chant? So this old man said, no mantra, but today I'm going to fetch my daughter and son-in-law. They were in Thailand observing the 8 precept. Huh? What 8 precept? But anyway, I'm going now. So he drive the car. He went to fetch the son-in-law and the daughter back with all the wire dangling. What happened? Someone to steal the car just now. But the thief fall asleep. Then the police come and catch him. That's why I can come here. So from here you can see the merits, the rewards of observing a precept really got its reward. This is real thing, not from the sutta. This is real thing happening in Malaysia, right? In my case, we put on, those people who put on spectacle will know that the 6, we don't put on spectacle, become an 8. Agree? Now, my ticket was 16:30 flight from Singapore back to Thailand. So there was this monk, Tan Neil, was with me. So I look at the ticket, was 18:30. So we were there about maybe 1 hour earlier, 15:30. So I said, we have 3 hours, let's go to the new airport and we can walk many rounds. I said, oh, let's go. So we take the train and we walk. When the train opened the door, I got this sharp pain. Stomach very painful. I went to the toilet. It was all wind. I said, all wind. All wind. And there was the calling of my name. Mr. Ong Kaki. Hey, that was my name. Mr. Panuwat, Sombat Panuwat. Hey, Neil, let's go. They're waiting for us. So we run to it's in front of the gate. We run to the gate, run. And you know who was outside the gate? The captain. The captain of the flight. Normally the captain wouldn't care. The captain of the flight stand outside of a very... Tell me a reason. Why are you late? I said, I got stomachache, I swear. I just came out from the toilet, which is true. I didn't tell a lie. I said, okay, board the plane. We are late. Then I said, put on my spectacles. Oh, 16:30, not 18:30. Oh, wow. But okay, why this thing happened? Why I have this sharp pain? And why must the captain wait for you? Who are you? Who are you, Minister San? No. These 2 months. They can just take off without you. But why? What prompted the captain to wait for us? And what causes me to have a sharp pain? And then recollect, oh, I also have this problem. I have this problem. Oh, my devotee, oh, yes. So all this happening in life, right? There's always this protecting Deva that is, helping us indirectly. You can say not true. To me, very true. 100% true. 100% true. When my car broke down, I said, who could help me? Hey, there's a car broke down in front. When I go there, the car can start. know how to explain to that. You see, I can't start for more than 3 hours, 4 hours already. You see, you see that? So inside my heart, I know you must wait for me. Hey, ding. Right? So how to explain? You say that, you're bragging. No, it's true. I don't tell lie. We don't tell lie. If not true, what for we say? Why we are relating this thing? Because there's real. These are real things that are happening. It may happen to some of you who knows. Sometimes you say that, 朱黑咩? So lucky? No. The Buddha said, there's no such thing as heng soy No. Soy is what? Bad luck. Unlucky. No such thing as lucky or unlucky. There's a cause to everything. They don't just drop from the sky. No, there's a cause to everything.
I was just saying to Zen.
This lady behind.
There's 2 questions online. I was just saying to Zen yesterday, actually, that the other day when there was the request to help your group, I nearly missed reading that request, but it's because I had a stomach ache. So we couldn't go out, and that's why I saw the request. I was just saying to Zen yesterday. Ajahn, there's someone patiently waiting online. So if it's okay, I'm just going to let this person have the time. So the question is about meditation. In meditation practice, is it okay to go from one object to another? For example, from a body scan to the elements to a devotional practice, or is it better to be more strict with the mind and stick to one object, say, in a half-hour sit? Thank you.
Okay, initially we stick with one object first because you still haven't developed the kind of base, the kind of tendency, right? You have to have one object first. Half hour, too short. Many hours, right? And after that, when we're talking about switching object, actually we're not switching object. We are contemplations of the Dhamma in a more interesting way, because you're saying something, the 4 elements, all this is within the body, the frames of the body. So it's not wrong. Of course, you may say that, why must we go into so many topics where one topic already can clarify your doubts? Well, you want to take only char kway teow, nobody's stopping you. Well, we have a choice of many. Yep, go ahead. Yeah, sure. Wow, Blue Mountain. Safe journey. เดินทางปลอดภัย โชคดีมีชัย เดินทางปลอดภัย Go slow. Go slow. Yeah, Harabadu.
These halves. Very good.
Yeah, the question on the meditations object. For beginners, you start with the breath, right? That's the most easiest way. And some people, they might unable to focus on the breath, and they might drop into a stage of drowsiness very easily and sleep instead of meditating. Now, why I prefer to do the body scan, incorporate with the sensational feeling of the body. I find it's a very good anchoring point for practitioners, where you focus on the body plus the sensational feeling of the body. You really absorb, make the mind absorb into it very fast, and you find yourself get calmed off very fast like that. Whereas you just watch the breath, before sleep. 打瞌睡, tinimita, which is not encourageable, right? So you may watch your breath, maybe 15 minutes. And after that, you going to observing the sensations of the body. And you find yourself very easy to anchor yourself and more stabilized. And if your question is, will it lead to concentration? Yes, it will. Will you lead to jhana? Yes, if you practice diligently. Right. And a lot of people, only, I said, don't quarrel lah. The book is the book. We're talking about real hands-on experience. If you don't have the experience, how are you able to relate? How are you able to relate and to explain? Like what we have been doing just now, the kind of switching focus, shifting of focus. I'm very sure everybody are able to feel it and shift it, and you find that, yeah, there's a command given, you follow the command, follow instruction, and your mind is not scattered. Now, when you are doing alone, if you are alone, who give command? You yourself give the self command. You yourself got to command yourself, got to give the kind of direction. Okay, where's my breath? Where's the sensation now? Then you can see when you throw, where's my breath? Pop! You see that awareness straight away grab hold. If you don't do that, it's vitakka and vichara. So that one coincide with the first jhana. Vitakka, vichara, piti, sukha, ekaggata. The mind will go into one-pointedness. Maybe not in line with the books, but it goes down. If you say vitakka, what is vitakka? When you are commanding, instructing, you are labeling, where's my breath? Where is my breath? There is a question. Vitakka, vitok. And your mind, the awareness, focus. Vichara. So this is more clearly, more easy to understand and more easy to experience for yourself. You need to have a course body to do it, easy to anchor. Rather than, it's not wrong, it's correct, it's more easier using the breath, definitely. But you need to have you have this very strong foundation. You don't worry. At the end, you'll come back to the breath by itself. You'll come back to the breath because you need to breathe. And the mind will stop thinking and you'll just bang, easy already. Now, why we need to do this, what we call that, this kind of mental exercises, instead of letting your mind running externally, hopelessly, no directions. Why not direct it to something else, more disciplined and more structured, that you can contain? You know what are you thinking, instead of this monkey mind thinking of don't know what. Bring you externally. This is better. For myself, from my own experience, I find it so easy to, I just woke up, bang, the mind enters samadhi, tum. So good. So sharing.
Hi, Ajahn.
Hi.
My question's actually a simple one, but it's something that I struggle with. When you do something wrong
Mm-hmm.
and then you want to do the right thing,
Mm.
you kind of make a resolution, or you say, okay, I'm going to try, or you do it for 2 days, you correct yourself for 2 days, then the resolution weakens. Your mind gives a lot of excuses why it's okay. What do you do to
Well, you got to
consistent?
reinstate yourself that, okay, what is the reason? You got to have the kind of self-dialogues. You must sit down and be very honest with yourself to have a self-dialogues. When you say, okay, why is it okay? And okay, you feel so sad. You feel regret. It's okay, but you must be very happy, right? But it's wrong. And then wrong, what you do? Yeah, Lord, no self-control. So this self-control is not so easy to develop. You need to slowly reinstate your mindfulness. Be mindful. Be mindful, right? Be mindful to tell yourself, or use the word putto. Putto, 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 Buddha, the one who knows. Putto or Buddha. When the word Buddha is what? The one who knows. The enlightened one. The self-enlightened, the awakening one. So when you say Putto, you are the awakening one. You are the one who knows. When you know, you still do it. Yeah, I shouldn't be doing it. But there's an underlying current which is very strong. We call it the defilements. There's a craving that push you to commit all these things. And we can't deny, we are all human beings, right? When you are on the path already, it's easy. But when people are struggling, you have to struggle. Okay?
Thank you. Just for some clarification, does becoming aware that things are conditional make us feel heartless, or is that actually the goal?
Heartless?
If becoming aware that things are conditional, does it make us feel heartless? Like, I think this was in response to earlier when you were talking about the pet and knowing that, oh, yes, the pets will die, I will die, and we may become heartless because of that.
Not true. Not true. Are we heartless? We have a heart.
Big heart.
I think what this person is relating is more of emotions. He take the emotion to be the heart. The emotion is a kind of feelings, a kind of commitment that you, like for example, you like someone, you're emotionally aroused, that there's a commitment there, blah 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 blah. You paint the picture so nice and not true. Same like the dogs. Same like the dog, right? And who wants you to be born? When you are born, you're subject to this kind of inclination, this kind of things. You cannot deny this is real. Yeah, it's impermanent, but yeah, impermanent of reality. Right? There's a responsibility you have to fulfill. You cannot say that, heartless. How to be heartless? No, it's not heartless. Heartless means you don't even want to care about anyone. You're very selfish. When the word heartless, that means you're very selfish. You know that someone may need your help. Who cares? Oh, that's heartless. Right? Someone may need your assistance. You see someone is very hungry. Maybe he or she is too shy to tell you, you look from it, he's trembling. It's sort of, okay. You think so? That one is heartless. That one is heartless. But on the other hand, you say that, okay, I want to buy some food for him or her. There's compassion really. Act of generosity, act of compassion. But sometimes you want to do, but the other party don't have that kind of opportunity to receive. I was in Belgium once. I saw it was snowing, Belgium. So we went into this kebab store. It's warm, so we thought, okay, let's. Then my lady devotee said, I tell which one? I said, okay, kebabs. And I saw this lady, she sort of, from her eye, you can tell that she's, please give me some food. When I saw her, I said, you wait. I went inside there, so my devotee only ordered me the food. Because the food was so big a mouth, there's only two of us. You see, I kept the one of the food and I went to the toilets. And I told my devotee that, okay, this one, I want to keep it for me. And then I don't know where he went. I came out, the food disappeared. So I feel so bad. When I saw the lady outside there, I tell her to wait. I got nothing to give her. I was looking high and low. Hey, wait, Mr. Poon. Just how he was here. And even now when I'm saying this thing, I feel bad that I want to help because it was snowing, so cold, fighting, frozen, and baby, and it was a Middle East lady. A lot of Middle East people, beggars, it's beautiful. Europe, lot, we. Come, come.
Maybe our last question, okay? Speak now for a whole piece, okay, guys? Okay.
Sorry, Chao Khun. Just to continue from the question just now. So when you say you went to Thailand, Pindapat at time, you are awareing that or your mindfulness becomes sharper and sharper
Yes,
because your mind watching your mind. So do you call that vipassana already?
it's vipassana already.
It's vipassana. I have been challenged by my how to say my layman sifu. I put it. He said, you keep saying that you want to meditate for a long time, but you will be like a chicken sitting on the egg. It won't lead you anywhere. You should focus more on vipassana. So I don't know which one is right or wrong.
Actually, a lot of people are so attached to the terminology, they got themselves confused, and they got into a kind of tongue warfare, wording warfare of who win and lose. I got no time for this stupidity. I don't waste my time. To be very frank, I don't want to waste my time. When people argue, say, you want to argue? Follow me. Let's go to the cemetery. Argue with yourself. Yeah, yeah. Talking a place of who win and lose, right and wrong. Nah, the Buddha never encouraged that. Hands-on better. Do your practice. Watch yourself. We can't correct other people. You can only correct yourself. Right? What people say that you're sitting, are you? He's talking, referring to the kind of mind state that you're, pressing on things, doesn't let it happen. Not true. It's happening, just that our mindfulness is not sharp enough to arrest those moments of rising that cause us pain, and we get involved. We are not fast enough to arrest that state of mind. Right? If you are fast enough, it's sort of indifference. All the time indifference. No problem is a problem. Yeah, no problem. Okay. Because what can you do? Even it's a problem, what can you do? What can you do? You can't do anything. Someone is sick. We can only send what? Words of concern, caring. We can only get some medicine, but cure. What can you do? Cry? No, just we have done our part, and the rest leave up to the individual. That should be the kind of attitude we are adopting. Then no problems. At least we do our duty, responsibility, fulfill it. Buy medicine, bring he or she to the doctors, give them the tender care. And after that is let nature take its course. Does it mean that you are heartless? You must, you must be better. Crazy. Nothing better to do. Go and meditate.
For sharing and answering all of our questions, so many questions. Thank you everyone for your questions as well. We're now going to pay respects to Ajahn in gratitude for his teachings today.
I think I want to give some blessing. Yeah. Okay. Now, transference of merits. ยะถาวาริวหาปุราปาริปุเรนติสากรังเอวะเมวะนิโทตินาเปตานังอุปกัปปติอิจิตังปริตาตุมหังคิปะเมวะสะเมจตุสะเบปุเรนตุสังกัปปะ จันโทปนาราโสยธามานิโชติราโสยธาสัพพิติโยวิวัชชันตุสัพพะโรโควินาศตุมาเตปวันตรายโยสุขีทีขายุโกภวะอภิวาทนาสีลิสานิจจาวุฒาปัจจายโนจตารโอธรรมาวทันติอายุวันโนสุขังบาลัง อะระหังสัมมาสัมพุทธังพุทธังปิวาเกภวะโตสุปฏิปันสัมพุทธังสัมพุทธัง